Okay, so we're doing a reading for Taurus in moon or the is it the new moon or the full moon? The new moon in Taurus. So this is May 8th energy. Okay. You can have Taurus anywhere in your chart. Um the bull, okay? Or you could be reading or watching for a Taurus. Screenshot, getting evidence, proof, facts. It kind of feels like someone's watching, like this is a cross watching type of G. What's going on with this screenshot? Okay. Maybe someone's realizing that they're beautiful, or they see what it is that's beautiful about them. Because I feel like someone's screenshotting your images, or maybe screenshotting your images. And there's something about the vibe that is like people are calling you pretty, or you like, I'm hearing someone say, oh, you think I'm cute or something like that. Okay. Same ish, different day. Like this is nothing new for you. All right. So, yeah. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off you. You definitely have a copycat here. And that's what I'm getting from this same ish, different day. Somebody stalking you, possibly trying to study you and imitate you, figure out what it is that makes you who you are so that they can become you, which is ridiculous. And I feel like this is something you have to constantly deal with. But it has to do with your attractiveness. They just don't understand what it is that makes you so attractive. They're digging holes for themselves, digging their own graves. But it's nothing new for you. Also, I feel like for someone, possibly with Taurus in your chart for this full moon, you're coming into your personality and you're starting to connect with who you are. Like you're studying yourself and your own personality and realizing what it is that makes you so attractive and being okay with that. Like, it's okay to be inspired by you. Yeah, so there's something about your ego dying or even being reborn again. Maybe you're repairing your ego. It got hurt or crushed in the past. And now this is the time for you to get yourself back together. Realize that you were hurt. That's the first step. You were hurt and you needed to recover. You needed to repair. Um, your ego getting in the way of relationships. So you might have been single for a while, or you might be celibate right now, or fasting from something. So something's happening right now, something's stirring up that's you probably don't even realize how much progress you've made, Um, but things are changing within yourself and the way you see yourself. That's igniting your creativity again, and you're not going to skip a beat. You're going to get right back on track. Yeah, you're healing right now in ways that you might not have even recognized that you were in pain. But things are changing, and then suddenly it's just going to be like you regain consciousness. It's going to be like you just woke up. So you're going to have an awakening where you're like, okay, wow, this feels normal. This feels like me. Ooh, bad karma. Whoever is copying you right now, that's like trying to steal your space and time. They're trying to steal your longitude. What's the word? Longitude, or latitude. Your coordinates. They literally want to take your soul and replace you. They're gonna receive karma for that. That's why life has been a struggle for you, or you might have felt like it was a struggle with this bruised ego. They were trying to make you feel bad for being yourself. Whoever was trying to shut you down is shutting you down specifically because of who you are and what they perceive you to be and where they see you going. They're going to receive karma for that. It's like they're saying you have to be this tall to ride this ride, whereas those, like, you've already reached your height and all that's left to do is, work on your personality or something like that. Whereas these people are looking at it like they need to work on their face. Like they're trying to build this mask and they're shopping around for who they can copy. They chose you and it was a bad choice. So they're going to receive karma for that. Whatever they did to try and steal your space, what they did to try to slow you down. Child services. Child services are being called. This type of stuff happens. If this is something you're going through, it's very common. Kids need a lot of protection. Maybe this is something you needed when you were younger or something that's happening. Kids at risk of being taken or is about to be at risk, reporting something, neglect, abuse. Maybe this happened in your past when you were a child. Maybe somebody was pushing you down since you were a child and they tried to stunt your growth in some way. Like you have to be this tall to ride this ride, but the whole while they were pushing your head down and trying to keep your head down like this and stop you from growing, stop you from rising to your full potential. They're receiving karma for that. So what kind of karma are they receiving? How are we going to find this out? Let's see. Might be able to get some answers here. What kind of karma are they receiving? Second chance. Look at that. Just like that. It's like forgive them. Don't even worry about it. Reconcile, making amends, opportunity. Same ish, different day. It's like it's nothing new. People have been holding you down all your life. And you know what? I feel like to some extent they've actually helped you to stay calm with this Taurus energy. Like that's part of your demeanor now. You just don't get hype. You don't get excited. You definitely don't get depressed. Like it's like this space where most people would suffer tremendously by being forced in that position. But I feel like you're comfortable here because you're used to it. And you can also be creative in this space because you're quiet, you're alone. You're not lonely, but you're alone. Let's clarify creativity. And then the screenshot, because there's something similar about this. Intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. Yeah, so that's where you're being connected right now. You're being connected to yourself. And so it's a blessing that people forced you inward. You really got to build all those connections within yourself. And when it's time for you to connect with the world again, there's actually some substance there. Substance. That the person that is connecting with them is real, a genuine person looking back at them. Yeah, work on yourself at this time. Let's clarify screenshot. Getting evidence, proof. What are they getting evidence of? You're giving them a second chance. Something they're receiving karma for. What did they do? What are you forgiving? Silence. Something about this. It's almost like, again, like don't even worry about it. That's what I'm getting from here. No words. Like a picture is worth 1,000 words. Maybe they actually tried to steal your content in some way. If you're a content creator with this screenshot here, maybe it was like behind a paywall and then they tried to build a whole page off of you or build a whole channel off of your content. They're getting karma for that. But it's like you don't even need to go back and really discuss it and just move in silence at this time. And the music just went off. Is like something's interesting about that, being just comfortable in your own space and your own energy and not really having to worry about what other people are doing. Confusion is their karma. They're confused. They're going to be in confusion. I mean, that's terrible. It seems simple to just be confused, but it could be dementia or something like, like an actual mental illness that they're going through, like an identity crisis, split personalities. There's a lot with this confusion here that they could be suffering from. But I feel like that's not something you need to be concerned about because it happens so often. If you kept track of everybody's bad karma, that would be a whole problem in and of itself. That would be a job. But now is your time to, continue connecting with yourself and getting closer with yourself, because you may be an influencer, and whoever you connect with is very important. You're building relationships you're building partnerships with business relationships, part of your creativity and your intuition. You could be a tarot reader as well, or something in the spiritual field where you're using your intuition. You could have Pisces in your chart very strongly, or be connected to water signs. You could be a water sign. And then, okay, so you have clinging here to clarify child services, and then third parties here. Somebody's holding on. There was something earlier about a child, like a child that needed custody, or like you had to go through a custody battle or something like that. This could have something to do with that. Like you could be an influencer who's going through a custody battle, or there's some issues here with children clinging on to you. They want to be with you, but they have to be with their dad, or they have to be with their mom. Okay. Is there more on that we can clarify? Let me see. What's going on with these kids? Okay, so you have, let's see, malicious. All right, so right off, I'm getting from, with this clarifying child services, it feels like it's somebody's making false claims. Like someone's lying about the situation and making it out to be worse than it is. Almost like let these kids go and save yourself the heartache for some people. Because I'm getting the same-ish different day. Like this is something that happens every day. Like people calling child services or trying to get you caught up. Who is this person that's calling child services? This malicious person? This is somebody who wants desperately to control you. Okay, they want to dominate you. They want to embarrass you in front of other people. But that's gonna disappear so quickly. I feel like you're not gonna give them the time of day. And also they're gonna be embarrassed in the long run because it's probably gonna get caught on tape. I'm seeing surveillance cameras, or somebody's gonna pull out their phone and record the situation, whether it's the kid being taken away or not taken away, but child services coming to take someone's child, and they clearly see that you're a fit parent. I'm just seeing children holding on to someone. Or sometimes maybe it's like let the child go and don't make a scene and then go through the courts to get custody. Let's move off this energy. This person is erratic. They're pretending to be romantic. You got romantic in reverse. They're pretending to be your friend, but they actually have some self-esteem issues. Okay. I don't know what part of this reading got cut off. I'm just going to start with this energy. So it says, I always knew there was about you. And this is clarifying because it's just like some drama that kind of came in up out of nowhere with these child services, third parties, obsession, clinging. I'm just going to let that go. If it got recorded, it's okay. But I feel like from that. And then this person who says, they always knew something was different about you. They screenshotted you. They screenshotted your content, studying you. More about them. I crave to be close by your side. This could be this clingy person here. It's just something about this child services that's really throwing me off. Creativity. Is this a story? Is this something that's made up? My emotions for you are still there. I feel like possibly this is something that was resolved already. My loneliness is killing me when you're not around. Maybe this is someone who tried to get you pregnant or have a child by you in order to maintain a relationship. Thought the child wasn't yours, and so that's why the custody battle is not something you really need to pursue. It seems like this person is toxic and they're just trying to do anything to get your energy. So, okay, I'm going to pull some cards here. There's a few more things we could dive into here with this energy. You know what? Oh no. Everything dropped. What's going on? Everything dropped. Oh, I'm definitely editing this. All right, so I got September here and I got today. That's what I'm going to take from that. Wow. Okay, so somebody definitely dropped the ball here, and then this card is sticking out. Somebody definitely dropped the ball. It's worth waiting. Maybe you built a relationship with this child. I'm seeing somebody playing baseball. It's almost like just have patience and things will come together. Don't get out. Whoever this person is craving you, they really needed you to keep them from spazzing out. They have some issues with anxiety, and you were the one that stay on track, or you were the one that was giving them. Okay, I'll fix that. Stability. You have old school here. This person could be older. Maybe this is something you dealt with today. Like an ex just recently called you. Somebody from the past coming to see your child or something like that. This person could be born in September, or something about the kids going back to school in September. Old school here. Conditioning. Like, this person is trying to attract you in some way, seduce you, like they want to hang out again because the kids need school supplies or something like that.